Hey everybody, today on the Nerd Authority we're going to be talking about Ultron, the villain from the upcoming movie Avengers 2. I'm just going to go over briefly all the little things you need to know about Ultron to get you up on speed for the movie. Okay, so in the comics, Ultron's created by Hank Pym. Hank Pym is also known as Ant-Man or sometimes as Giant Man. And he's a super scientist. He can talk to ants and change his size, and he can creates Ultron, and Ultron recognizes him as his father, and this eventually leads to kind of a Freudian Oedipus complex, where he wants to kill his father, and he loves his mother, who is the Wasp, Janet Van Dyne, Hank Pym's wife, I think. I know he's wife sometimes, but at the time I think girlfriend, but could be wife. Why is it such a big deal? Why is Ultron such a threat? Ultron is such a threat because, first, his adamantium shell. Now, a lot of you know the word adamantium from Wolverine. Adamantium is the material that covers his bones and his claws. But what you don't know is that adamantium first appeared as a improved Ultron shell. He has a shell of adamantium. How tough is adamantium? Well, Thor can't break it. Hulk can't break it. Just about any superhero out there cannot break adamantium, at least in this plate form. Sometimes for some parallel realities in Marvel Comics, they'll have something where adamantium is broken. For instance, in the big Thor story, Fear Itself, Hulk, possessed by an Asgardian demon, was able to break out of a net made of adamantium. In another story, Hulk, infected with a rage virus type thing, was able to bite off Wolverine's hand and wear it like a trophy around his neck. Pretty grim. Some of you might say, okay, but Sentry beat the hell out of female Ultron. Yes, he did, but that Ultron was not made of adamantium. I don't know if that's going to be in the movie, but it's something to keep in mind that you're not just going to have the Hulk or Thor smashing Ultron's skull. They're going to need a special way to dispose of him. That's very important. He's not going to be put down with punches. He's a nasty character. He has made several other robots in the past, namely Vision. Vision was supposed to be his son, and Vision was supposed to be perfect. And Vision would infiltrate the Avengers for him and help him bring them down. Vision, however, was better than Ultron. He understood that it was morally wrong to hurt the Avengers. It is confirmed that Vision will be in this movie, played by the same guy who is the voice of Jarvis, which is very cool. He's created Vision. He created Jocasta, which is a female version of, as I said, he loves Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. Jocasta is a female version of that character, a robotic version of that character, the Bride of Ultron, and she also turns good and is able to help the Avengers rather than hurt them. What else? What else is a problem with Ultron? One is that he can control Iron Man armor. He has done this in the past. Another is he usually has many versions of himself, many backup units. It isn't just one robot. As you can see in the trailer, he has a legion of robots to help him in his plans. In the Age of Ultron comic book, which is what the movie gets its name from, he actually is able to kill Thor and Hulk at the same time. And they have to go back in time to stop Hank Pym from creating Ultron. What they eventually find out, they kill him, Hank Pym, to stop him from making Ultron. And what they eventually find out is this makes a worse future. So they go back, stop themselves from killing him. And in the future, that's where Ultron is. Ultron is actually sending messages back through the Vision. The Vision was a Trojan horse all along, it turned out. So it's a very complex thing, able to do lots of time travel things, which are really crazy. Very recently, in the Avengers, they went to the future because of the broken time gem. And what they found there, Ultron had not only taken over the world, but he'd also taken over Asgard. He was the Allfather of Asgard, and Thor was serving him not with Mjolnir, but with a sword, which means that Thor is not worthy. So, I mean, this is a huge threat, really able to do incredible damage to the Avengers, to the world, to time. It should be very exciting. Please stay tuned for more installments where I explain the other characters that will be in Avengers 2. Take care.